What's going on, everyone? Chef Luke back in the building. Special request today from Kirsten Daniel. We got spaghetti and meatballs coming. Brand new episode. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I know I did. Let's get right into the video. Alright, we're gonna start off by making our meatballs here. You're gonna start with 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. You're gonna soak those for about 5 to 10 minutes in 1/3 cup of milk. And then you're gonna have like this doughy kind of panko. Throw that in your mixing bowl. Okay. We have a pound of pork sausage and a pound of ground beef. Throw those in. Pork sausage, whoops. I'm gonna start by mixing that up. Okay, we mix it up a little bit. Next we're gonna add 4 cloves of garlic. We're gonna press those in. We got 1 here. Ooh, beautiful. Alright, we got our 4 cloves of garlic in. We're gonna put 2 eggs. I'm gonna feature the one-handed crack. Let's see it. There's 1. Bingo. Bongo. Alright. Next we're adding 1 cup of Parmesan. Parmigiano. Quarter cup of minced onion. If you have a grater, run it along the grater. You want a 1/4 cup of that. That's going in. You also got a 1/4 cup of freshly chopped parsley. Get that here. That's going in. Mix that up. Make sure you break up the yolks. Next, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. Boom. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of black pepper. Gonna grind it up. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper flakes. And that is it for the meatballs. Now we just mix it up.
This fork is not doing the job, so I've come to the conclusion, gotta use my hands. Let's get right into this. A little ASMR action for you.
All right, meat's done. We're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator, preferably an hour, but since we're running low on time, I'm gonna go over like half hour in the fridge when I'm making the sauce. So stay tuned for the sauce. We'll be back when the meatballs are done and when we begin the sauce. So let's get right into it. All right, we start with the sauce by cutting 2 cloves of garlic. Cut off the ends really quick. I don't want those. All right, start by heating up your pan on medium heat. Grab your olive oil in the meantime. Get it nice and drizzled in there. Heat up for a minute. All right, we're gonna throw our garlic in. Instantly get the sizzle. My nizzle. Grab your spatula, turn on your oil a little bit. Oh, that's beautiful. Smells so good. All right, next we're gonna add 1 can of whole peeled tomatoes. We're gonna end up breaking these up a little bit. Whoa, turn that down. Get the fan on. Sizzling. We're gonna slowly break these up. And we're also gonna add a can of crushed tomatoes as well. And we're just gonna slowly break up our whole tomatoes here. All right, we're also gonna be adding a 1/4 cup of oil, olive oil. We're just gonna slowly boil this, 35 minutes. We're gonna bring it to a boil and turn it down to a simmer for the last part. Mix it up. All right, the meatballs have been sitting for about 35 minutes to 45 minutes. We are gonna roll one just to show you how it's done. We also have another tray here because we're gonna freeze some for another time. It's also a good perk to making this much meatballs is that you can use them again later. I'll just show you how to roll one. So we have our little scooper here. You can't see it, there we go. Squeeze it together and then you just roll it. It's kind of simple. These are gonna go in the oven for 15 minutes at 425 degrees. So just throw those in right now. All right. Don't forget to oil your pan or like under your meatballs a little bit so they don't stick to it before it goes in the oven. But we're about to put ours in the oven at 425 for 13 minutes roughly. I said 15, but it's about 13. Just however you like them. I like mine a little crispier, so you could go a little longer. But let's throw these meatballs in. Got the water on the stove, nice and boiling. And then we begin to season our sauce. So let's get right into that. All right, look at the sauce. Change colors completely. All right, we're gonna start by adding salt and pepper. We're just seasoning to taste here. So, not an exact measurement. Whoops. Mix it up. I think I could use a little more salt and then a little more pepper. This is just all preference. Yeah, it's definitely better. You can always add a little more a little later before you put your noodles in. For now, we're gonna add a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You can go half teaspoon if you don't like the spice as much, but I love it, so we're going with a full teaspoon. Mix that around. We're also going to add 1/4 cup, third cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. This will also add a little more salt to it. That looks gorgeous. Hold up. We're missing one step here. Oregano. Hold on, let me get my measuring cup. So we need 1 tablespoon of oregano. Bingo. Bongo. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna add a little more salt. A little more pepper. I think we should be good on the sauce. In my opinion, that's about perfect. Bingo. There we go. We also have a freshly made Caesar salad. Throw that on the plate. That looks pretty beautiful to me. I'm gonna add one more meatball because I feel like it. And I think we're about ready to eat after some fresh Parmesan on top. And of course, some more crushed red pepper flakes. So I like the heat. All right, let's dig in. All right, we're about to try this gorgeous meal. Shout out to Kirsten Daniel for the idea in the comments. This happened because of you. Just know that. Shout out to everyone. Merry Christmas. Let's give it a bite. The sauce is so good. Wow. It's spicy too, so if you can't handle the spice, half teaspoon of pepper flakes. It's going for the meatball. I put it in for about 15 minutes and it got this wonderful crust on the bottom. Let's try it. Get some Caesar. It is fantastic. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Comment what I should cook next. Subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Peace out.